but it's not. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here it is. Good gracious. Somehow this thing, I guess it might be my wire because it's still working, but it just wasn't coming through. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. Good morning, Marco. Good morning. Good morning, Beanie. Good morning, C. Good morning. Good morning. That was my fault. I said I had it set up from yesterday, and I was like, it's the same as yesterday, but I should have looked over and made sure that the volume was done. Okay, what I was saying is they're talking about Hopkins going to, and when he posted his picture of Hopkins and of Moss and Brady, he wasn't trying to say he was like Brady. I mean, like Moss. So that's why he took the picture down. But I can really see the what's up, JJ? Thank you. What's up, Vic? I can really see the comparison that he's trying to make, but by him revitalizing his career going to Kansas City with that guy that can get the ball to him in any way. And of course, we all, I'm not just me. I was thinking we all was thinking when he caught that pass. If you were watching the game last week and he caught that ridiculous pass when people were all over him and it was on his head, you were like, dang, Turpin had an easy pass. I mean, if that was D-Hop instead of Turpin, the completion percentage on that pass would have been like 89, 90%, right? Am I lying? Am I lying? So, man, some teams try, some teams don't. And they were just saying, well, why are people giving the Kansas City Chiefs, things? Stop giving them stuff. But it's not that. It's when you are a championship organization, you actually try. And that was my point. And, we had Turpin out there trying to catch a pass where D-Hop can catch it. And D-Hop was, going for a fifth rounder. But this would have been applicable with a healthy Dak Prescott. Not now. Not so the trade with for Mingo, that's for next year. That has nothing to do with what we're trying to do. It does not try to make us a better team right now. It's like I said yesterday, Mingo is going to be coming in with a whole bunch of rookies next year trying to be the best one. Good morning, Double Star. Alan Wright, what's up? What's up? Alan Rios. Christy. It's going to be great for Hopkins, especially Hopkins. I mean, you got to understand he since Deshaun Watson, and to this point, you might say he was the reason Deshaun Watson was doing so well. To be honest, because Deshaun Watson hasn't been the same Deshaun Watson without D-Hop. So he had a kind of a quarterback out there in Arizona, but this is the first time he's had a quarterback that laser accurate stuff. Because if you put the ball near where he needs to catch it, he's going to catch it. He's going to catch it. I'm a Clemson fan. Yeah, that's my first topic. Dak. Dak is probably done for the year because he might require surgery. And that's another thing I was watching this morning. I usually like James Jones from that show. It used to be called Speak, but I think they changed the name of it, whatever, with Acho and them. I don't understand how people just add drama on their just like intuition. It's just ridiculous. And how he just said Dak quit on the team. And just because he has machismo, he won't back fully down from that. He'll say, okay, I shouldn't have said quit. And I'm like, no, there's the dude a few years ago played with a broken hand. The dude a couple of weeks ago just jumped on a fumble and everybody talked about how he did that when Cam Newton didn't do that. And Cam Newton even said he wished that he did that or whatever. Does stuff like that for his team or whatever, and fighting them for a win. You're going to just make up a narrative of he quit. I mean, to use hard words of he quit. He quit on his team. So maybe the day I'm gonna watch that show today and just to see if if they backtrack on it after they announce that it's been torn from the bone. That why would you ask? Shady was talking about, well, sometimes if I'm hurt and we ain't good, I ain't gonna come out. Of course, Shady, we know that from your personality. We would that your personality and Dak's personality are totally different. but with this situation and his stuff is pulled from the bone, why would you want your quarterback back there when you ain't got no offensive line, when you ain't got no running game, when everything depends on him and his maneuverability and him to be able to get out of the pocket? Why would you have a gimpy hamstring out there in your gazillion-dollar quarterback in this season when you already got 5 L's on your head? I mean, what kind of business decision is that? It's crazy. It's crazy. He'll come back if he gets healthy at the end of the year and they don't put him on IR. I think he should go on IR. The only reason why he wouldn't go on IR is if we had Super Bowl aspirations, and we do not have Super Bowl aspirations whatsoever. I don't care what happens at this point. I didn't think of it before this season. I didn't think of it last season. We are not a Super Bowl football team, but if we were, I would say keep him off the IR, and if we can get into the playoffs and bring Dak back, then it'll be better. But I don't care about going to the playoffs because we're going out the first round anyway. If we get into the playoffs, it's going to be the same result. So I'd rather see our team win. And this is one thing I've been begging about. It's not going to Dak being there. Dick Fangio. This is saying, I'm glad. Shango in the morning, Thursday, 11/7. Good morning, everybody. Eagles defensive coordinator Dick Fangio says no changes in preparing for rush. 100%. They were trying to take that as a dig and all this kind of stuff. That's not a dig. That's smart defensive coordinator football. There's not going to be much different. They're going to come at us the same way. They're going to come at the Eagles the same way with the same plays and same thing that they're going to have to stop. Dak wasn't mobile. He definitely ain't mobile. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have to worry about that. They'll still attack him in the pocket. So everything they're going to do the same. So Cooper just has to execute. That's all. The quarterback situation, Cooper can win just like Dak can win. Cooper can win. Dak has more things that he can do than Cooper, but Cooper can win just like Dak can win. Somebody said, what does it say if Cooper wins and Dak doesn't win? What did it say last time? It didn't really say nothing. And it won't say nothing because these games are individual games on their own. And Cooper can win, I believe. Cooper can win versus this Philadelphia football team right now in this window, whatever. We're not supposed to win. We're not better than them. I'm not saying we should win or whatever. I'm saying we can. We can. I'm not going into the game like, oh, we can't beat these boys. I'm saying with Cooper, we can. The odds are, right, Chris Gunn said, banged up we are. The odds are stacked up against us, but I still hope we beat Philly. And with Cooper Rush, I feel like we have a chance. If we had Trey Lance in there, I would be like, we don't have a chance. Because in my mind, the only offense we'll be able to generate is Trey Lance running the football, and that's it. But with Cooper, I feel like he knows exactly what I called him Wade 2 days in a row. What McCarthy wants. You got to be soft for me to call you Wade. But he will be running McCarthy's offense to a T, just like Dak Prescott. He won't be back there just relying on his athletic ability or whatever. He'll be doing things. He'll be throwing the ball where the ball's supposed to go. And if the receiver's doing what they're supposed to do, and if the offensive line does what they're supposed to do, that play will work. And that's all we got to look at it, a play-by-play basis. Everybody does what they're supposed to do on a play, that play might work. And we move on. Everybody do what they're supposed to do on this play might work. And we move on. That's as far as we can take it right now, because we're not we're a below average football team, and we have a below average quarterback. So in order for us to win a football game, we have to be playing hard and pretty much perfect. It's going to be rough on Cooper and these receivers. It will be. But Cooper, the last time he played, he was very aggressive, with his noodle arm. He was very aggressive with his noodle arms. He made those reads and he attacked those reads. And he was successful to a point. So I think, what do we average with Cooper Rush? Like 16, 17 points a game. I see him as that much a game. I see Cooper Rush as a definite 16, 17 point a game offense with him. We can get that many points. The defense is what we're going to need to turn. If you remember last time we saw Cooper Rush and when he came in, the Cowboys were struggling at that point too. Dak was struggling, the Cowboys struggling, the defense was struggling. But as soon as Cooper Rush came in, Parsons and the defense turned it up. And actually, they were scoring a lot themselves. So if we get that type of performance out of our football team for this season, that's enough. That's enough. The fight, everybody getting upset and angry and disappointed with the Cowboys. What did you expect from this season? This season was not going to be a Super Bowl season. We saw that from miles and miles away. Do I see us bringing it in? Yes, Bear. This is the other part of it. This is all coaching. If McCarthy can, I didn't call him Wade that time. If McCarthy can actually get the boys to generate these points and can call good, smart plays, because that's what he hasn't been doing to this point, can call some smart plays, run the ball effectively, like this game. This game should be a Rico game versus the Philadelphia Eagles. It should be bang Rico's head against Philadelphia's defense. If they stop, punt the ball, get the ball, bang, 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 and then use the play action from you just banging up against his head. I'm not missing a Wade Phillips, Corlin. But you know what I'm saying? It's just if Wade, I just call him Wade again. If McCarthy, is this not the same spot Wade was in? It's a reason why I keep calling him Wade. It was wasn't Wade a lame duck coach? Wasn't Wade? I'm sorry, yeah. But if he can call a good game plan, I'm just gonna call him. No, he's not him. I'm gonna call him McCarthy. But if McCarthy can call a game, you know what I'm saying? If he can call a smart game and can win versus these teams that are not the teams that we were playing earlier. These are not the Ravens. These are not the 49ers. These are not the Lions that we're playing right now. So it can be done. If he doesn't do it, then he's got to go. He's got to go. He's a lame duck. Does Cooper Rush have to throw for $300 to win this game? No, honorable mention. No. We got to run the ball. We have to run the ball. I don't care if we fail in running the ball. We still have to run the ball. How do we slow down Saquon Barkley? We slowed him down with the Giants because the Giants suck. But the Eagles, he is running with a better offensive line. Yes, and yes. That is the Eagles are right now a star-driven football team. Their superstars are making plays, and that's why they're being successful. And Saquon Barkley is the number one superstar that's making ridiculous plays over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And we have that is the key to the football game. That's why it's literally on the defense, on Parsons, because if we win this football game, it's going to be we stopped them and scored a little bit more. Yeah. Can Cooper put up 25 plus? I believe he can, Cortland. I believe he can. Now all the Eagles players want to come back and play in this game. I know, Bear. McCarthy needs to use the Cowboys offensive playbook in Madden. It's better than what he's been using. Call him drop the mic. What is the first game you're going to play when I get my PS5 Pro? Probably Madden GT because I have, or maybe college football because I have a game that scheduled for college football today, and I have a game for Madden scheduled for today. So whichever one is first, whatever guy hits me up first is what game I'm gonna play. But I hope it's college football. I hope to play that first. I can't wait. You saw my little thing, my PS5 Pro come in today. I'm excited. Good morning, Sean. Big Smooth. We're going to have to, Sean. We're going to have to, even if it's not working. We've got to just like bang our head against the wall and bang our head against the wall just because the only way Cooper's going to be successful is through play action, through second and short and third and short. We can't get into the second and 10, third and 10, second and 10, third and 8. You know what I'm saying? That stuff right there is a death sentence for Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush needs to stay in the third and 6, third and 4 categories. But trust me, we're gonna be going for it on third down because that's what type of team we are. We're not gonna start converting first downs on second down now just because we got Cooper. Nope. Yeah, I didn't get. I got the cheaper one all up in the videos. I'll let you know if it's worth it. It's worth it to me because my son will get out of my room and take this old PS5 to his room, where hit the playroom. Can't stretch yourself out over this tomb. No, you can't stretch yourself out. Well, Gio, I have this. I don't know if you hold on. Oh, no, it was moving. I have this right here. I don't know if you can see it. Come down, right there. Can you? No, you can't see it. You can't see it, but it's my. Hold on. What if I do this? No. But it's a Raider. It's a MSI Raider, GE7H, the HX, the one with the big graphics card, the 4090. It's got this has the 4090. So I'm trying to get. I got both of them connected to the big screen. So I game on both of these, but I'm trying to game more on my PC. You know, cause and hopefully next year I'll play my college football and Madden stuff from my PC rather than my PS5 because I'm telling you guys, it's much smoother. It is especially if you build a PC and you got a nice laptop like this one or whatever, you can tell the difference in gaming. Oh, sorry. Is Mozzie gonna do something? We'll see. We'll see, but we need it. Saquon needs 75 yards to hit 1,000. Come on, man. Yes, sir. I'm still whenever I do the new man cave for next season. It was supposed to be for this season, but we're up in the air on moving. Now we might not move to Atlanta, which is fine with me. I do not want to go to Atlanta. I'm talking like our O-line is top notch, and I'm talking like. Shango, you talking like your O-line is top notch and down. Sometimes you have to wonder what people hear. I've been railing about how bad our offensive line is, and I said we're gonna have to bang our head against the wall. Banging our heads against the wall in the running game isn't open holes. Open holes is we will have open holes because our line is so good. If I say we're gonna bang our heads against the wall versus Philadelphia Eagles, that means there will be no holes. And when there's no holes, that means there is no blocking. What are you hearing? We have to bang because hopefully something can pop, and if not, they're still got to pay attention to that run game so we can do other things. Cooper needs the play action. Even if the run game, that's one of my favorite sayings in Madden and everything. Even when the run game isn't working, it's working. It's putting physical pressure on the defense. It's causing physical stress on the defense. It's making the defense pay attention to it. It's doing other things, even though it's not gaining much yards. So sometimes you have to bang your head against the wall just to make sure you do other things, especially if you can't really do the other things. What's up, Vino? I know you're in it, DJ Jamil. DJ Jamil said he's in Atlanta. We don't need no more peeps. I understand that, man. I have a house. We do have a small house there that my wife is living in right now because of the show and whatnot. So we go back and forth to that house. But you're right. The traffic is ridiculous. It's not as bad as us, though. Out here, that your traffic is a little more annoying because you're just doing your daily thing, and then you go on the highway and they're like, come on, and it just changes everything for you. So that's Atlanta traffic that I can't stand. LA traffic, it is on a schedule. Not to be in it. Like me, I live out on the outskirts. I know if I'm going to come out of LA, I need to be out of there by like 2:15, 2:30. I need to be out of LA because like 3:30 or whatever, the traffic starts, backing up or whatever. And by 4 o'clock, you are done. You're just sitting on the highway, just waiting to get home. That's why I tell people when they come to LA and come to LAX, don't come in at 5 o'clock in the day. Don't come in on a Friday because it'll be like a 2-hour drive to my house. Eagles have a better look, man. No. Drew, can we talk about what the Eagles have better than us? The Eagles have a better offensive line than us. The Eagles have a better wide receiver room than us. The Eagles have a better running back room than us. The Eagles have a better defensive line than us. The Eagles have better linebackers than us. And right now, maybe not in this game because Slay might not be playing, but in normal situations, they have better corners than us. Better secondary. So, if anybody was looking for me to say the Eagles are good, I said the Eagles roster is way above ours. However, I don't like Sirianni. I just don't like Sirianni. I don't think Sirianni is. If Sirianni was my coach, man, I would be. Let me not even say that because we be changing coaches back and forth. Jerry will do some stuff like that. Hire Sirianni after y'all fire him. But if Sirianni was my coach, man, ugh. The Eagles are going to be one of the best wild card teams ever. All right. Hey, man, this Eagles team, with every team, I was in a wait and see mode. And this Eagles team, everything on this Eagles team is just as average as I thought it was going to be until you get to Saquon Barkley. That dude has elevated the Philadelphia Eagles, and I just don't know how high he can elevate them. And he, if Saquon, you think I would be nervous? I wouldn't be that nervous playing the Eagles right now if it wasn't Saquon Barkley there running back. With Cooper Rush, I'd be like, we can beat him, y'all. I'd be all, we can beat him. Exactly, Gio. I've said that so many times. Gio GT says Sirianni got a face you just want to punch. I've said that so many times, Gio. I've said it so many times. If that dude, my face, big play Slayer's playing. Okay. You got a college frat boy coach. Yeah, I want to beat them for the rivalry. I want to upset them. Yeah. Sirianni is the only current coach to take his team to the Super Bowl in the NFC East. Yeah.
I found this on the web.
I wasn't saying. She thought I was saying. I said Sirianni, and she thought I was talking to her. No. Everything average. Cortland. Just as hey Cortland, hey Cortland. I'm basing this on last season. We were not so good, and y'all allowed us to win that division. That's all I'm saying. And this year you looked exactly like that team until Saquon Barkley, and then now you don't look like that same team. So Jordan Phillips I wonder if Jordan Phillips did that on purpose. Jordan Phillips went back to Buffalo and they signed him. I did not know that. I know, man. They talked about it all summer. It was on how Saquon ended up in Philly. It was on Hard Knocks. It was just like the weirdest thing. No, I haven't heard anything on Zeke. The last thing I heard on Zeke was that Jerry saying they had buyers for Zeke, and I just shut down. I don't want any Zeke information in my head because it's all lies. Acknowledge him. Dan Quinn went to a bowl. Yeah. This is it is. No, that's why I said that I am in wait and see mode for every season because every season is a new season. That's why I wasn't too down on my Cowboys this season because I just wait and I want to see what they are. And I don't dislike what I see. I see a average to below average football team. And that's what we are. We're below average right now, way below average. Drew, you got to go to somebody else's live that's gonna actually like talk junk about and talk up the Cowboys. You ain't gonna catch me talking up the Cowboys. Not this season. Yeah, if you want to argue about who's the best, you ain't gonna get no argument from us saying the Cowboys are good. I don't think none of us say that here. Jim said when you play the game, you leave the phone with your line. Thank you. I'm glad you said that because I always wonder, the creative ways that people can actually do what you do on your end while you're watching the game. Because on my end, it's difficult. It took a while to be able to actually pay attention to the game and be able to talk to you guys because the stream is me talking to you guys. The stream isn't the game. The stream is us, the conversation or whatever. So I know what I have to do on my end, but I always wonder how it's conducted on your end. No, I don't think anybody's expectations were high, and the people that were at training camp, I remember saying that I was doing my thing in France at the Olympics. And I said, I am not going to talk badly towards the handful of people that went to training camp this year because those are hardcore fans. They're going to be there. They're going to support their team. I'm not going to say anything about that. And if you refuse to go like me, then I understand that too because that's my energy too because I wanted to send a message to Jerry Jones that none of us were happy with the way you conducted the entire offseason. And the training camp is the culmination of the offseason. That's when all the draft picks come, all the new players, you see the new team start gelling, and that's where all the excitement happens. And I wasn't going to give Jerry that moment. It wasn't there for me. I had zero excitement for this year for this football season. So I wasn't going to go there. But at the same time, I wasn't going to fault the people that were there the loyal, hardcore Cowboy fans that went there. We were 3-5 in 2008 when we played the Eagles and went on a run. What was our record in 2020 when Cooper took over? This is Dallas versus the Eagles week. You know, I'm gonna wear my Parsons jersey because Parsons has to play and Parsons has to be the best player on the field all game. He's a rookie playing well. All right, what's up, Mr. Pokemaster? Deontay Banks. I know Deontay Banks is very good at Madden. We fans are a softest organization. No, man, we're this is just a realistic area right here. We're just realistic. Like you refuse to believe that your team is just average without Saquon Barkley. That's you. I got him, Lucas. Don't worry. Parsons and Rico have to be the best players. Exactly. A CD, you can't be because you're hurt. Just do what you can. Cooper, I just want you to be smart. Don't worry about playing over your level. Rico has been gradually getting better and better and better. This is a time where we give him a big dose of work. No, I'm getting ready to leave. This is Chick-fil-A morning. This is the last morning of the week, and I take the kids to Chick-fil-A, so I leave a little bit earlier, like 6:20 something. And plus, my mom's been sick all week, so I try not to get her to do too much. Come on, Coop. We got faith. I guess that's the last thing to leave this thing with. We have faith, man. I don't believe just because we don't have Dak, we don't have no chance. I mean, the quarterback is not that much of a difference, in my opinion. The quarterback makes a difference, in tough games, late in games, things of that sort. But when you're playing a team that you feel like you can beat, they're better than us, of course. But you feel like you can get them, then man, get behind your Cooper Rush and let's go. Let's go. This game is so much less about Cooper Rush because I think we all know what we're going to get from Cooper Rush. We're going to get a decent football game from Cooper Rush. We might get an interception or two, but that's just the quarterback position. But he's going to score a couple of touchdowns. He will score a couple of touchdowns with this offense. But the key to this game was, what are we going to do to those wide receivers and that running back? Because those wide receivers can get open. One of them really don't have to get open because he's so big and strong. He catches everything. But those wide receivers know how to get open. They catch everything, and they are extremely dangerous. I am immensely jealous of the wide receivers that the Philadelphia Eagles have. Terribly jealous. So those are my problems on that, and those are going to be our problems because if we let those guys get going and we have to chase the Philadelphia Eagles with Cooper Rush, then having Cooper Rush is going to be a problem. Because, like I said, having that quarterback, if you're going to be playing chase mode, if you're going to be playing chase on the football field, you better have a quarterback. If you're going to be playing comeback on the football field, you better have a quarterback. So, but if we're playing football, we can beat them playing football. Hey, Steeler Nation. I think. Look, man. Look. I don't know what's happened to me, but you can see with my gray hairs, I'm an older gentleman, so I have Pittsburgh Steeler scarring from the Franco Harris days and Lynn Squan and Terry Bradshaw. That was little beady Shango. That was little young Shango. That little heart was being torn by that stupid football team. But now I don't have no bad energy toward Pittsburgh. It's like really weird. He said, "On Wilson, yeah, the big games are coming up. He better play." Cooper should not be this. We went through that already. Field the Steel. We've been through all that. I think Rush can get us at least 1.5. If I was betting, I don't bet. But if I was betting, it would be like I would put my money on Cooper Rush scores 1.5 touchdowns. I would do that. Yeah, Cooper is a functional quarterback. I'm telling you. No attention in Philly since there's a 304 troller here. All right, guys, let me go get my kids. I'm already 5 minutes over. All right, guys, I will see you on Sunday. This isn't how we expected to see the Philadelphia Eagles this year. We wanted to see them. We wanted to see them with our full roster, but maybe we'll have a couple key elements of our defense back. We won't have Bland. We won't have Lawrence. Diggs is going to be half Diggs, and